tardes. It's about 1:30. Today is my 4th official day of quarantine, and it was all going super great. Today I started not feeling super 110%. So I don't know that I have COVID. I don't. I will obviously get tested before I go back to school. Right now, I might have I don't know, you just like your head doesn't feel super great. Borderline, maybe I'm having a fever, but not really, because when I have a fever, I can't do anything. So, I don't know. Figured it'd be a good time to sit here, eat some playa, answer your questions. So that's what we're gonna do. Thanks for keeping me company in this quarantine experience. This is not to make light of COVID or quarantine or anybody who's going through what we're going through. This is just spending time while I have time with you guys, obviously from a safe distance. Let's get some questions, but I want us going. Yes, I got pliables. I got it dropped off. My cousin is wonderful. She picked it up and then literally left it where I could pick it up without having to have any contact. So, yum. So good. First question is, how did you learn to speak Spanish? I'm going to refer you to a video, my first Q&A video, where I have, sorry, there's going to be food all over my face during this. Sorry. I'm going to refer you to my first Q&A video that I made, because that's all Spanish related questions. This Q&A was basically ask Miss Toms. Okay. Number 2, how many movies have you watched so far? As of now, 0. I know, I'm not a fun quarantiner. Is that a word? Quarantiner? I have been working the majority of quarantine, so obviously you guys know that. I've signed on to classes from home, been teaching virtually, grading papers, making lesson plans. Also, everyone in my life has basically called me, texted me, or video chatted me, which is lovely. I feel so loved. That's lovely. But yeah, it's basically added up to, I have not sat down and watched a movie yet. Although now that I'm feeling kind of gross, I was like, that sounds so nice. Sit down and watch a movie. So might do that today. I still have 6 days left of quarantine, so I will watch some movies. At night, I like to watch usually a show, and I'm not exciting. I like to watch, right now I'm into Zack and Cody, old Disney Channel. That's it. It's been really nice to not have a TV on, to be very disconnected from certain things, because I'm working on a computer all day, but I don't know, it's just nice. I also done a workout video twice. That was hilarious. Maybe I'll put a clip in, maybe. A lot of questions. What is your go-to quarantine song? My music schedule is as follows. In the morning when I get up, I put on Gregorian chant while I have breakfast. So if I'm doing journaling or anything before breakfast, I have a little quiet time, have a little Gregorian chant. I work, and then in the afternoon and when I'm making dinner, what did I do the first night? One night I listened to Disney music. One night I listened to trumpet jazz, Spanish music. I've listened to a lot of different stuff, but I'll put on some music and jam out. I had a dance party of 1 to Cascada's Every Time We Touch the other day. So it was pretty epic. Favorite snack to watch Netflix. I don't have Netflix, but if I'm snacking and watching a show, I really like they're the white chocolate peppermint M&Ms. It's hard to describe. I think they're a Christmas special, but those are good. I like trail mix. Go-to snack in the afternoons, not if I'm watching a show. I like to take graham crackers, put peanut butter on top, chocolate chips, and raisins. Yeah. Current favorite TV show. Well, I don't watch TV in real time. I really don't. I don't even know what TV shows are on. I'll just put old shows and stuff on my laptop. Yeah. I guess there's not really an answer to that. So just old Disney Channel, old Saved by the Bell, just old stuff. I don't really like a lot of the new stuff coming out. It's not great. If you could be any saint, who would it be? That is a really great question. If I would change places with a saint, I think a saint that I really admire and more and more so now is Mother Teresa. I've always liked Mother Teresa, but I think just the way that she lived her life is so, I don't want to say easy for us to do, but so easy for us to emulate, because she gave her all and everything. She looked for Jesus in every person. And one of my favorite quotes from her, I'll try and find it and put it on here, is it's like, stop, stay where you are, and like find your Calcutta in your own life. Like, you don't have to travel to Calcutta or anywhere to serve other people and to find Jesus in people in need. I love that quote. It helps me be present. She was just super awesome. She also really struggled with her relationship with God. She felt abandoned by God for years. Like, she just could not feel God's presence in her life. She didn't give up believing in God, but she had a really difficult time, and she continued to serve others, even though she didn't feel like loved by God sometimes, or didn't feel God's presence sometimes. And I think that's just like, that's where we need to be, you know, like what we're going through now and how crazy it is. This year has just been one of the craziest of everyone's lives, I'm sure. But I really do relate to Mother Teresa. I'm not Mother Teresa, but like what she, like her attitude and the way she approached life is like, I'm a big fan of Mother Teresa. That being said, I love this question because I don't want to be another saint. I want to be my own saint. Like, I want to be a guidepost for others with my life. Like, whatever unique challenges I get, I want those to inspire somebody else. So hoping I handle them well, whatever they may be. But I like to tell my little kids at CCD, I'd love someday to be the patron saint, God willing, of bringing people together from different cultures, or, you know, being a patron saint of Spanish teachers, things like that. Like, just all the normal things that I get to do. That would be super cool if I get to inspire somebody else. And not because of like the cool places I went or like the celebrities I met or any of that stuff. It's like, no, the very normal little stuff that I got to do every day, hopefully in a way that inspires other people. That's the goal. But here's the deal. Everyone who makes it to heaven's a saint, whether they call you one or not on earth. So that's the goal, friends, that we all get there and we have a huge party with Jesus. Question for Toms. If you could go anywhere in the world that you haven't visited already, where would it be? I hope the quarantine ends quickly. Come back soon. I know. So sad. Miss you guys. Like, it's crazy. I almost cried today doing my 7th grade class because y'all came in front of the camera and you were waving to me and I was like, stop. I can't. I'm going to cry. I think the top of my list right now, I would pick Puerto Rico or Colombia. I would pick both of those places because I haven't been to either of those places. I want to go somewhere in the Caribbean, and I just think Puerto Rico would be really interesting. I mean, there's other places I think they'll be interesting too, but probably the easiest because it's a U.S. Commonwealth and we don't have to have like certain things to, it's just like easier for U.S. citizens to travel there. I don't know, maybe. And Colombia, oh my gosh, just there's so many music artists that I appreciate from Colombia. The culture looks so beautiful. The natural landscape looks incredible. The diversity of just culture and geography that is in Colombia is just like, love to go to Colombia. And I love hearing Colombian people speak Spanish. I think it's fabulous. My favorite color. What is your favorite color? That is a really good question. Short answer, I don't have an official favorite color. Long answer, I like lots of colors and I like things that are colorful, which is one of the reasons why I like toucans, because they're very colorful. But I love the sharp contrast with the black, right? The black of their bodies with the colorful part of their beak. I love things like that, like bright colors, modern art. Yeah. Yes. Why do you like speaking Spanish? And is this your passion that you'd like to do for the rest of your life? Why do I like speaking Spanish? I'll answer the rest of that question first. 110%. This is my passion. This is my favorite thing, right? Like, Jesus is the core of my life, but if you had to pick like a passion, a path, you know, to pursue life, to get to heaven, it's like Spanish is going to be part of that path. That is my absolute passion in life. It brings me so much joy. You guys know I love being a Spanish teacher and there's nothing fake about it. I love my job. I love what I get to do. I love speaking Spanish. There are people in my life who would not be my life because of the Spanish language. Like, if I didn't speak Spanish, there's certain people I just would not have in my life. There's experiences I wouldn't have had, or experiences that I would have had, but not in the same way, right? I could have gone to Peru or I could have gone to Costa Rica, but not being able to connect with someone like based on language, it's crazy. And I think that's the best thing for me, is the connections that I get to make with other people. Having a connection with someone else in a foreign language is just an indescribable experience, which I think makes me have such a passion for being a Spanish teacher. Like when I'm teaching, I'm looking out and sometimes I literally see those like light bulbs go on in your head. I'm like, they're having that moment that I get to feel inside, you know, like this makes sense, and you're getting that much closer to someone else's experience, right? It's so cool having friends that you understand really well and then take that and put it in a foreign language. That is the most amazing experience. I love having friends and people in my life who can go back and forth in English and Spanish, and they don't have to explain themselves to me, you know? We talk about sometimes having your shoulders go down when someone comes in the room. I don't know if I do that personality wise for people, but language wise, it happens sometimes. You go in and people are like, oh, she'll understand. I don't have to translate. I love that. That's like the best feeling in the world for me. Unless something else comes up, Spanish is the way to go. I am not opposed to learning more languages. You guys know that. But I think Spanish is the one that I've needed. Yeah, for sure. All right, so that's it for now. We'll see if we get any more questions later, but thanks, friends. Gonna sit here and eat this pliable and hopefully start to feel a little bit better.